Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your weeklies 3 days before the time because you won the silver, and it looks like it's between you and Sagittarius and Scorpio and Virgo. You guys are shuffling the stop spots, but yeah, good for you, Aquas. You're like second one getting extended reading, so no more 5 cards. You're getting here quite a bit more. So this is what 21 cards. So the base of the week, let's go right into it. The base of the week, Ace of Earth reversed. So I would say that we are trying to rip whatever we got settled in. This is generally a good way when it's upright, but it's not good when it's like reversed. I think in our case it's actually good that it's happening this way because we were falling in a kind of like rut for a while, and it's maybe good to shake it up a little bit. Also, I want to mention that since Sag was the first, and I just finished their Teroscope, that I'm a little bit weirded out how actually much overlap it is with Aquarius. So if you guys are dealing with Sagittarius, or you have like a different sub, kind of like Moon or Venus or Mars or Ascendant, that will be interesting because yeah, there are like some overlaps. So I wonder if some of the Aquarius had the exes that are Sagittarius or vice versa. So let me go right into it and see what is the base. But overall, I looked at the basic cards. I think Aquarius is waking up from lethargy, and this is why, given the rest of the cards, I basically declared it. Even this way is good because this means building friendship, going things slow, and this means, oh yeah, I'm right, because the underneath is like another ace. So it is a good beginning, kind of getting our fire back. So starting point, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And Fire King. So that's a charismatic person, somebody who kind of excites us, somebody who really we are really happy. So maybe it could be somebody from our past. That's what I was asking you. That's a Saggy because they also had romantic feelings, and they are a fire sign. So I'm just wondering if that's kind of connected. But it doesn't have to be this way, guys. This is not only horoscope, but it's just the personality. So romantic feelings, and it's crossing us engagement. We kind of like, look, we are waking up here as well. It's like time to kind of get up. Enough hibernating, Aqua, let's get up, because your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So we'll go from 0 to 100. It looks like it, because you know how Aquas are. Like, I mean, we kind of like get lost, and we kind of like can completely lose our, compass, but then when we realize we did it, we just like wake up in the hurry, and like we have to catch up, and we are going until we stop. So it sounds like this is going to be a big whoosh moment this week, even though the last week, if you notice, like, remember I mentioned to you that the end of the week is going to be a big whoosh, and it was really amazing how basically as we are speaking right now, this week is finishing. So what did we bring? What are we bringing to the next week from the past week? We are bringing this understanding, express your love, and go ahead and make this a romantic gesture. We are coming to the grip of what happened, and now like we have the Fire Queen reversed, and we have the Fire King here. So we do feel close to someone, but not yet in a couple, right? And since we are hoping for, this is a starting point, and this is like what we brought in here, I'm wondering here if this can maybe represent us, that we felt that our world was upside down and we were silent for such a long time, right? And here basically says break the silence as well. So let's see how it goes, because what else we're leaving in our past is heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other, and some kind of decision that has been made. And this could have been a tough decision. This decision made not from the heart. This was a decision made from your head. Something that made sense. And maybe that was not even a decision that we made. Maybe somebody made the decision for us. And, it could maybe not be the one that we wanted. But I don't see hurt anymore. And we used to have lots of that hurt happening in the cards, and it's no longer there. So the lesson for the week would be worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your life. And again, like, oh my God, so much overlap with the previous reading. It's just like so weird. And then we have worth waiting for, and then we have Four of Earths. Sort of like start engaging. This shows like a person, this shows protection, and you want to keep everything for yourself because you feel that any turbulence could be really difficult. And it's better not to kind of like shake status quo. And he's saying, oh, what the heck, this is anyway just like very kind of like earthy enjoyment. I'm going to do it. So what basically you have to decide this week worth waiting for. You have to decide what is worth waiting for. What I really like about Aquarius, and we kind of don't care if you're rich, if you're gorgeous, but we do care if you work for us. And if you don't click, if you don't do it for us, if you're not interesting, no amount of money would basically make us stay. So if you treat us badly, we might try to think it's something that we did, we're going to try to fix ourselves. But if you continue to mistreat us and we know it's not us, we are going to leave you. And guys, like, we are really a bad sign when we are leaving someone. Just like, the problem with us is like sometimes we don't communicate really well. We think we do, but like when we are gone, we are gone. And look, we have another 2 on the other side of this equation. So we had something that somebody made a decision for us, or maybe we made a decision of leaving something in the past, which was sort of like a thought decision. But right now, healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, and sort of like deciding between the two worlds. Maybe this is really interesting because it talks about the original abuser or abuse VR. Let me give you a little bit kind of like overview of psychology without going into it too deep. For example, let's say we feel, oh my gosh, we are meeting this man all the time, are cheating on us, or something is happening, but yet maybe the original issue was somewhere in the childhood where you feel that, let's say, your father was not paying enough attention to you, or he was not a good father. So then we project those issues that we had from a long time ago, and we kind of attract partners like that because we need to resolve these issues, and which is like we're trying to resolve to other people, where the issue and the solution is within ourselves. So that's why it's saying your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. It doesn't mean like we have to forgive them. It sort of means going inside of us, feeling that whatever we need to feel, pain or anger or things that we did not necessarily conquer from our past, and who knows for how long it lingers, 10 years, 20, 30 years, I don't know how old you are. And here it's saying, look, you have to decide where you're going. Like, you see, you have the kitty in between the two worlds. Here is the safety of the home with 2 candles warming it up. But you know what? Adventure is out there. And no risk, no profit. If you're going to be safe and never play, you're never going to get the joy either. So you're not going to get what you really are kind of deserve. So here it's saying that now maybe when this whole things are kind of clean in our life, that it's time for us to kind of focus into us and where do we want to go. And it looks like it might be a little bit of a decision, but let's see. So where do we go from here? How do we see ourselves this week? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This could mean meeting somebody. This could mean chatting up somebody, because look at it. Looks like lots of activities in this card. I'm wondering if some of Aquarians are going to jump on social media or Facebook. And if you're not ready fully to jump in, just go on forums and start chatting up with people and see what other people do, how other people deal with issues. Or just give it a try at kind of dating without really taking it too seriously, because it's the best when you're feeling that you're just really taking it easy. And this is exactly what this would say. You will actually have to get to know someone else, because when you idolize the person and then you get involved with this person, that kind of crashes, even if the person is right for us. And this is kind of like merged with the Priest reverse. And this is rather difficult card to understand in 21st century. It still shows authority and sort of a person that you will follow. And that kind of like was the case, let's say, up to, I would say, 20th century. But the church and such a big kind of structure lost its hold on us. So, and Aquarius is certainly not basically a sign that would actually follow any organized thing unless Aquarius organizes it. So this to me would mean either you're going, like you're becoming yourself, Aquarius. Like this is like going, I would say, becoming unconventional, experiencing something, going your own way. So that will be group, that will be individual. And if you get to know someone, you're not going to follow the preconceived structure. You're going to figure out, you know what, I'm going to be different. I have to be different. Like, I would say coming to your own. Kind of something that you always felt that you had to mold yourself and you didn't belong. You had to learn certain skills. Right now, we are going to insist to be exactly who we are and see how it goes, you know? My dad would say, stop playing poker with sweaty palms, meaning, you know what, just relax. No matter what you do, even if you do something that kind of like you can lose, you need to kind of enjoy it and relax. So that's, I think, what we are doing this week. So this is environment and the feelings for us, and I love it. Look at this, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy and the world. So looks like this week is a breakthrough week for us. We are feeling that we accomplished something, even if that meant leaving pain behind and being in a cocoon and sort of like going Houdini for a while, missing all over the place. We are finally waking up. It is a time for us to activate and to kind of get ahead. And look at this, like, I mean, we have like 3 major arcana in a row over here. So it basically shows, because this is basically cross of definition. When I look at this cross, I would say, well, this is what is happening this week, and it's sort of like over like all energy for everybody. But here are some things we can influence, like, because we can influence our feelings, right? And we can influence feelings in different ways, and we can influence even our environment just by joining the environment or not joining the environment, or simply with our feelings. And here our feelings are going to be, look, you see the similarity? Like you're deciding if you want to get out. And again, look at this world, this is all mine and mine, right? And it's done with passion. So some of us maybe went through karmic decisions where we had to make a decision over someone that is maybe not popular, or that kind of like caused heartbreak. Maybe we made a decision to love someone and we were wondering if that was a good decision. It kind of like sent us for the spin, and there was no communication here. But right now we are getting to the feeling of feeling really comfortable, and it's also other people are somehow telling us that they're proud of us, that we kind of like didn't cave in. Yet we still kind of like have this leftovers of, have I done it right or have I not? And still going back into this cocoon, right? You see this? Well, let me be left alone. And I would say we should fear this. It's time for us to activate. It's time for us to move ahead, to kind of jump on our feet. And it says let go of control issues. Even if we are mad about the past, guys, forget it. It's just only killing us at this stage, right? Like it doesn't matter. People just don't really think about how much they hurt us, and if we continue thinking about that, we are just abusing ourselves with things that they did it to us. So even though maybe they were kind of like that original abuser, remember healing family issues, we kind of perpetuate it now, right? Because they don't even think about it, we are still thinking about it. So the week is ending. Look, we had Express Your Love coming to this week, and then we had romantic feelings and passion and calling your soulmate. So guys, look, it is combined with Tennessee. We are on the brink of, we are clean from the past pain. Look, you have a 10 of C, which is like the gorgeous card of cups, and calling your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So this can also mean the partner from the past, guys. Right? And here we have a visitor. Hi, Sophie. Say hi to Aquarians. Come on, little aqua girl. Hi, Sophie. Are you pretty? Do you like Aquarians? Okay, look, she's still sleepy. She's still sleepy, but maybe she liked her forecast as well. So, guys, calling in soulmate and 10 of cups. I cannot tell you how great a result that is. And this doesn't necessarily mean that we are going to have a firm person who is going to come out from a genie kind of lamp. This can mean that we are ready, and that we are ready by being us. Then when we meet someone, that's going to be the real person, and that's going to work out. This can also mean that it's somebody from the past, because when you have a 10, it shows the end of something that has been lasting for a while, and culmination, and then it becomes the next stage. So it is also possible for contacts with the people from the past. So I want to clarify a few things here. For one thing, I want to clarify these feelings and the priest over there. So let's see how would that evolve during the week. Hi, Chevy Chevy. Hi, Chevy Chevy. Yeah. Let's clarify this priest for the Aquarius. Oh. You pretty girl. Okay, so we had here getting to know each other and the priest reversed, and then what came out is a despair, wife reversed, and falseness reversed. So interesting, because I was just bouncing off that we are still dealing with some kind of leftovers from the past and cleansing it, and despair means jealousy as well in the sets of cards, and this means lies. So how we are feeling, and then you're breaking through with the tradition. We are not definitely putting up definitely with anything being served on us. When people give us like I'm in the soup, we are going to say sure. Are you doing this because you're jealous of me? Are you doing this because you're still stuck with someone and like you're not really offering me what you should be offering me? And are those lies? So they will be going through our filter. So literally these people who think they are going to be like meeting just the smiley people we are and bubbly, they have no idea. They'll be going through the filter, and even though we are not going to appear to be very traditional, we will really filter them through things we need to find out. I also want to check that healing family issues. We have a jumper here because this to me sounds like it's going to be the biggest thing in a week, where we really have to focus on that knot. What is that inside of us that is creating the issue? So please clarify that for Aquarius. Interesting. Okay, so we had heal family issues and which way do we go? And then I got the servant, the enemy, and a gift. Well, the enemy can be actually also our ex, or anything, again, that goes to what I call it, original abuser. So this could be also us. So the question is like, which way do we go? Do we return back? Do we stick to who we are? So again, this shows indecision, because somehow we still feel, this card tells me that we still feel being connected to this ex, right? But this can also mean that we have to heal the issues. Maybe this person is just activating in us codependency, where we feel we are connected. So I'm going to clarify this card here just to make sure. Oops, have a popper. I want to see that ending, how to work what we have, the tools we have this week to get there, okay? Oops, I have lots of cards jumping out. Yeah, interesting. Luck. I mean, everything is here. We have calling in your soulmate and becoming happy, and this is happening after we shed secrets, we shed lies, we get rid of the enemies, and we kind of like stop being imprisoned into kind of self-imposed imprisonment over here, and then we open the door to the new possibilities. It's like so simple, and that's exactly what we are doing this whole week. So the cards just keep on reconfirming what we know. So yeah, and I think that, remember this beginning card, rerouting ourselves, I would say, yeah, right? We kind of like don't want to think in conventional way anymore. We kind of like want to get ahead. So we have 1, 2, 3 major arcanas. Then we have a 10, which is kind of like ending and a beginning, and then we have 2 twos, which means like we are getting focused onto couplehood and we are willing to wait. So guys, this kind of means to me that Aquarius is getting healthy, really healthy. This is like stopping codependency. Like, so when the world shops this way, it's a really good thing. So this is like a green light for passion. Meeting new people, guys, right now is going to be very productive, because we'll be meeting good people for us. We'll be meeting people who would basically benefit us one way or the other. And remember, get to know them, spend time, send them through the filters that we need, and enjoy your dating, Aquarius. Good for us. Thank you for listening, and if you need a private reading, just let me know. Check my website, www.cattarot.ca. Thank you. Love you.